The following is an update and technical analysis on Barnes & Noble Education, a company of the consumer cyclical sector upon the daily interval, in which I had mentioned a key transitioning pivot point had been taken out, call it the 886 price resistance, in correlation of a primary reactionary downtrend line, which had very significant reactionary highs really across that entire sphere, where we backtested multiple 3 times off that 886 and finally popped it, where I had mentioned it was an aggressive long trade, ideal short trade, long trade entry, and a backtest upon that key resistance zone and or price support. And the entirety of the trade was good for 45.85% in gains to the upside, while we have had significant increase in short interest, increasing by 19.3% to a total of over 500,000 shares, which could suggest that a growing number of traders and or short sellers are betting against the stock, possibly due to concerns over its future price performance. And as I had repeatedly said in that previous video, if I were short, this would be the telling point in a complete short covering rally, and that has been the beginning, where we had the 50-day moving average hovering about of completely collapse off that 45%, completely taken out its 50-day moving average around mid-August, once again indicating some positive momentum within the stock's performance despite broader market challenges. And here we are gearing up towards the 50 exponential moving average. While there has been a notable insider buying activity, with directors of the company acquiring large amounts of shares, begin the potential now for a minor major reactionary low uptrend line that we have hovering up above. You have the 50-day moving average support and correlation of the 886 price support level. Call it a dual price support level that needs to be held. I have a minor new reactionary uptrend line here, where again you could begin this status for scaling in your longs, if not beginning to close some of your positions. If we were to take this level out, short sellers, bear traders go on to pound the stock down to the 886 price level, gearing up for that first target of price resistance at the 50 exponential moving average. I believe this would be an aggressive short trade setup, very aggressive correlation of the 1795 price resistance up above, and that would be a very applicable short trade entry positioning size. But again, we are still hovering long here, and the longer you hold, the longer this could be the beginning stages of the party, especially if 1795 price resistance is taken out with utter conviction. That could mark the beginning stages for a retest of the 23.6 fibs retracement, call it 3195 price resistance. The entirety of that move would be for an additional 146% in gains. And with correlation, you want to see a complete takeout of the 50 exponential moving average and 1795 price support, with a very solid infused increase in volume to the upside, with volume spikes to usher in a raising possibility of a short seller's all-out continuation of an all-out panic and a short selling squeeze to the upside, panicking short sellers, but also incentivizing long traders and or buy traders and some of the apes in the ape village and one of the most popular stocks in the Wall Street bets community on an all-out melt-up full fortune long trade setup in an explosive rally.